Good morning, my dear students. Hope that by the grace of Almighty, all of you are fine. Welcome to all of you to this video lecture. I am Manojit Kumar Bishwas, Assistant Professor, Department of Accounting, Milestone College, Uttara Dhaka. My dear students, time and tide wait for none. So you should practice continuously. Okay, dear students. However, my dear students, today I want to solve another most important math from chapter number 5, that is financial statement of joint stock company, Dinajpur Board 2019 math number 1. My dear student, at first we want to see the problem. Authorized capital of Shajib Company Limited is 12 lakh taka divided into 1,20,000 shares of taka 10 is. The trial balance of this company as at 31st December 2018 is given below. At first, purchase with 15% VAT 4,60,000 taka. My dear student, purchase VAT will be deducted from purchase amount. Investment 5,20,000 taka. My dear student, it is a long term asset. Building 6,80,000 taka. It is a fixed asset. Wages for 10 months 1,60,000 taka. So 2 months wages due. Interim dividend 65,000 taka. Accounts receivable 1,10,000 taka. This is current assets. Goodwill fixed assets. VAT current account, it's current asset. Stock of goods 1st January, that is opening stock of goods 75,000 taka. This is direct expense. Income tax 25,000 taka. Now credit side, issued and paid up share capital and issued and paid up number of share 80,000 shares. However, sales with VAT 9,20,000 taka. So sales VAT will be deducted from sales amount. Share premium 80,000 taka, general reserve 90,000 taka, 8% debenture 1,10,000 taka. My dear student, this is long term liability. Accounts payable current liability, unclaimed dividend also current liability. Retained earnings 1st January 2018, that is opening balance of retained earnings. My dear student, we know that retained earnings statement will be started with opening balance of retained earnings. However, now some adjustments. Adjustment number 1, closing stock of goods 1,90,000 taka. It includes goods destroyed by fire 10,000 taka. So this amount will be deducted from closing stock. However, and insurance claim admitted 6,000 taka of this loss. My dear students, so finally indirect non-operating expenses is 10,000 taka minus 6,000 taka, that is 4,000 taka. Now adjustment number 2, share premium will be written off with goodwill. My dear students, we know share premium and goodwill both are the items of statement of financial position. Adjustment number 3, general reserve will be increased by 1,30,000 taka. Number 4, income tax reserve is to be created 15,000 taka. My dear students, this is new income tax reserve. Number 5, dividend is to be proposed 1 per share. Number 6, case of workman compensation is pending in the court 1 lakh taka. My dear student, this is contingent liabilities, so it will not be shown in the any one statement. However, requirement A, make a VAT current account. My dear student, we know that accounts another name is ledger, so we have to make a VAT current account, that is ledger. Requirement B, calculate the amount of gross profit or gross loss. My dear student, we know that we can calculate the amount of gross profit or gross loss using comprehensive income statement. Requirement C, calculate the amount of shareholders equity and liabilities as at 31st December 2018 using balance of retained earnings 3,30,200 taka. My dear students, now let's go to solve the math. Now solution, at first requirement A, that is VAT current account. My dear student, we know that VAT current account will be started with balance of VAT current account 82,000 taka. Then purchase VAT 60,000 taka debit. Now debit balance 82,000 taka and debit amount 60,000 taka. So debit plus 1,42,000 taka. Now sales VAT 1,20,000 taka credit amount. Now debit 1,42,000 taka and credit 1,20,000 taka, debit credit minus, and debit amount is greater than credit amount. So finally debit balance 22,000 taka. My dear student, this is the solution of requirement A. Now requirement B, Calculation the amount of gross profit or gross loss using comprehensive income statement. My dear student, at first we have to calculate net sales revenues. So sales with VAT 9,20,000 taka minus sales VAT 1,20,000 taka. So net sales amount 8 lakh taka less cost of goods sold. My dear student, we know that cost of goods sold is equal to opening stock plus net purchase plus other direct expenses minus closing stock. So opening stock of goods 75,000 taka. Then purchase with VAT 4,60,000 taka minus purchase VAT 60,000 taka minus goods destroyed by fire 10,000 taka. So net purchase amount 3,90,000 taka plus other direct expenses. At first wages for 10 months 1,60,000 taka plus due wages for 2 months 32,000 taka. So total wages 1,92,000 taka. My dear student, now goods available for sale 75,000 taka plus 3,90,000 taka plus 1,92,000 taka. So total 6,57,000 taka minus closing stock. So here closing stock of goods 1,90,000 taka minus goods destroyed by fire 10,000 taka. So 1,80,000 taka. My dear student, finally cost of goods sold amount is 4,77,000 taka. Now net purchase 8 lakh taka minus cost of goods sold 4,77,000 taka. So gross profit amount is 3,23,000 taka. My dear student, this is the solution of requirement B. Now requirement C. My dear students, now calculation the amount of shareholders equity and liabilities using statement of financial position. At first shareholders equity. My dear student, here share capital amount is 8 lakh taka, share premium 80,000 taka minus share premium written off with goodwill 80,000 taka. So balance is 0 taka. Now general reserve 90,000 taka plus net profit transfer to general reserve 1,30,000 taka. Total 2,20,000 taka. Now balance of retained earnings statement 3,30,200 taka. So total shareholders equity amount is 13,50,200 taka. Now liabilities. At first long term liability 8% debenture 1,10,000 taka. Now current liabilities and provisions. At first due interest on debenture 4,400 taka, due wages 32,000 taka, accounts payable 70,000 taka, unclaimed dividend 12,000 taka, new income tax reserve 15,000 taka and dividend payable 80,000 taka. So total 2,13,400 taka. So 1,10,000 taka plus 2,13,400 taka. So total liabilities 3,23,400 taka. Now total amount of shareholders equity and liabilities is 60,73,600 taka. My dear student, this is the solution of requirement C. Thank you so much, my dear students.